Hey, we're recording.
We're here. Sorry for the vlog. We're trying to sort out some technical issues.
Like figuring out how to do stuff.
And paying $200 for a
camera.
Anyways. So, how's your weekend been? People in the screen. I know
we don't care, Connor. And
I'm just wondering how many people are actually going to say out loud what they did over the weekend.
You definitely would.
I would. I'd be like, oh, I did this. Oh, wait, you can't hear me.
And the fact that I said I don't care.
Yeah, that too.
You want to give your top 5?
Sure. So, I came up with a list of my top 5 Pokemon games. And you're probably thinking, oh, Pokemon, that's not cool. You. Pokemon is awesome. Especially the games. Those are awesome games. No, I'm not gay. I'm completely straight. Anyways. So my fifth, starting at number 5, gotta count down, of course. 5 would have to be, Pearl. No. Black. Because...
Why, you're racist?
Okay, fine, white.
Oh, you're a racist, I see.
Between black and white, I like the Thunder person better as the legendary.
So black.
So white.
So white. I got white.
They got those mixed up weirdos. But it was a pretty, overall good game. Not the best storyline they've ever had, but it was a fun game. I like how they introduced Landorus and Tornadus. They had to go back and forth between the two games.
I thought it was really weird how they did how that one girl that you help out all the time, all of a sudden she's the last gym leader who's like a complete badass.
Yeah.
That was like, she can barely even keep her Pokemon away from
harm.
Yeah.
And suddenly...
all of a sudden, she's a gym leader.
Here.
She's a gym leader of dragons. How does that work?
I don't know. And then secondly, my number 4 on the countdown. Number 4 on the countdown is Soul Silver, or normal Silver if you're really old classic. But I haven't really played. What about
Gold?
No, I like Lugia way better than Ho-Oh. So I'm going with Soul Silver.
Badass.
Ho-Oh is badass, but Lugia is much more badass.
I tried playing Gold, and I tried figuring out where those the 3 legendary dogs were, but I couldn't find them.
That's why I like Soul Silver. You get this PDA, and it tells you the location of each of them. Running around the screen, you have to go around until you find them. It's hard, but it's doable. It's a lot of fun too.
I like hunting for Thundurus, not Thundurus, whatever the lightning one is. The lightning one from Black. Thundurus.
Yeah, that's Thundurus.
Yeah, I liked hunting for him because they'd say, hey, there's a rainstorm in this place. And I'd be like, okay, I'll go there. And then he'd be there, and I'd be like, yeah. It was difficult, though.
But I like, so that's why Soul Silver is number 4. It was a pretty good game. I like the old school game world. I like the old school Pokemon more. So those Pokemon, I was like, I know these people. I grew up with these people. Well, these Pokemon. Same thing. Number 3 would have to be Fire Red. I saw that.
No, but
I didn't. Fire Red. That was
a good game.
Yeah, it was one of my favorite games. It's literally first generation Pokemon. It was just so much fun to play. You go around and see Brock and Misty. They don't follow you. But that was a fun game. That is actually tied with Yellow version. Yellow version. I don't know how many people know this.
That was like the first Pokemon game.
Yeah, but its starter Pokemon was Pikachu. It was basically you were Ash. You go around just like in Red or Blue or Fire Red or Leaf Green. But with Pikachu. And Pikachu wasn't in a Pokeball, because Pikachu doesn't like being in a Pokeball, so he followed behind you, and you look at his mood and stuff. It was just so much fun, because it was Pikachu. You got Pikachu. As a starter, you'd have to find him in the Verdanian woods or whatever.
Honestly, I thought Pikachu was overrated. I never used Pikachu. He was kind of it kind of felt like it was.
In the other
He
games,
wasn't that
that's right.
powerful.
In
The screen went black, everyone. Okay, good.
In other games, you're right. He wasn't powerful, but for yellow, he was the boss. He was a boss. He was pretty good. But I have to say, I'd like to go with Charizard, Fire Red, and he was just a boss in that too. Flying and fire, hard to beat.
I like Charizard than Squirtle and Bulbasaur.
Same. Number 2 on the countdown would have to be Emerald version. 1, because it's pretty much the same as Sapphire, except for the ending. Sapphire and Ruby, except for the ending. At the end, you get to either you have to go and find a Rayquaza. You find Kyogre, Rayquaza. You find Kyogre and Groudon, and then they start fighting each other. You see this epic battle, and then you find a Rayquaza, and he comes down from the heavens and just roars, and they turn their tails and hightail it out of there. They are scared silly just by Rayquaza's roar. And then you can go and actually catch Rayquaza for the Elite Four, and he becomes one of the, he becomes the guy you use to beat the Elite Four. In Sapphire and Ruby, you don't have that chance to capture Rayquaza until after you beat the Elite Four. It's Rayquaza.
It's Quaza.
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 Quaza. How do you pronounce it?
That's how you pronounce Rayquaza.
Rayquaza. And he is the person. He is a huge advantage when fighting the Elite Four. But I like a challenge, so my number 1 would have to be Sapphire. It's the first game I beat the Elite Four in, which is why I'm biased. Also, it has my favorite Pokemon in it, Blaziken, who is a badass. Also, I got him to level 100. He's the first Pokemon I got to level 100, so I'm sort of biased there too. But
you gotta go with Sceptile.
No,
Sceptile's the badass.
No, Blaziken.
I mean, his underflying Grovyle with those things that look like knives on his face.
Cool,
that looks awesome.
He's not all that great.
And Sceptile can charge his solar beam instantly without even taking a turn. He just solar beam done.
No, he needs to use the sun.
Mine didn't.
That's the Sunny Day was used.
No, I didn't. He would just use it randomly.
This only happens when it's sunny out.
Mine didn't. I don't know how that works.
Sunny out.
No, it wasn't.
The sun is
Sometimes
brightly.
it wouldn't. They wouldn't go, hey, the sun is really shining bright. It'd still go it right away.
I don't believe it.
It was awesome. He was the best.
No, but my favorite and top would still be Blaziken, because he is.
No one even cares about the water type.
No.
No one cares about him. They're just
Mudkip,
why?
Marstop, it was good, but he wasn't. Swampert wasn't the best. I mean, honestly, Blaziken or Sceptile could have taken. Sceptile could have taken on Swampert, because Leaf are fighting against water and ground. He wasn't as good as the other two.
I thought every single fire one was the best out of the 3 that you could choose, except for when you could choose Sceptile.
No, even then, Blaziken was by far the best.
No, because you see him, and you see Torchic, and you're like, that's a little crap one that will
badass.
Get killed.
It was key for beating the first gym, because in the first gym, I mean, yeah, you can go easier on Sceptile, but you have to get into level 16 or 18 until you actually get a good move to fight that rock person.
But with really good
Torchic, you only need to get to level 12. When you evolve to Blaziken, then you have the that is 18, 16. At 16, it was 18 that you need to get to. You get to level 16 easily with Torchic, especially if you stay in the first couple cities, which is what I like to do. I stay in the first couple cities to get all my people really leveled up. Then go to the first gym. When you go to the first gym, if he's evolved into Combusken, he learns double kick right there.
I don't like Combusken either. He looks too weak.
He was awesome, especially
compared to Grovyle. He looked like a little baby.
Grovyle is way too hyped up. He looked okay, but then you see him moving.
Awesome.
Then you see him moving. It's that's really retarded.
He's really quick and stuff.
No,
I thought just all the way through from whatever his first name was to the very end, he was always looking pretty awesome. Yeah, Trico. From the very beginning, he looked.
Stick.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
No, that's retarded.
Back then, it was pretty awesome. And then Grovyle with his like leaf blades, and then Sceptile looked like a giant badass. I think he automatically wins on
no, definitely Blaziken.
Screen went black.
Definitely Blaziken, because Blaziken could whoop Sceptile any day, no matter what they looked like. In the end, Blaziken had that fire coming out of his arms. He was fighting and fire, which was awesome in battle.
Well, Sceptile was fighting and grass.
Which means he was weaker.
But still, he could still win.
No.
I beat, like, whoever, May, I beat her every time with Sceptile.
Yeah, and I beat Swampert every time with Blaziken. It's not hard.
Yeah, I know, but still.
Because they're way weaker.
Yeah, but I still beat him, and they were.
But Blaziken,
I thought he was better.
This is my top 5, and Blaziken, for me, is my favorite Pokemon.
If you like more debates about this, be sure to comment. I think we should do another video today about a debate.
Nah, see, Blaziken is just overall
more
powerful. He's got a stronger attack stat, stronger speed stat. Sceptile is more of a defense type.
More speed.
No, he doesn't. Because he's slower than Blaziken. Blaziken's got that fighting quick punch thing.
Yeah, so but so does Sceptile.
Higher.
And Grovyle was really, really fast.
But then Sceptile got fat. If you look at a picture of him,
fat.
Basically, he has a thin top and huge trees coming out of his ass.
Yeah, trees coming out of his ass. That's pretty awesome.
No, that's retarded.
He could just turn, and you'd be like hit by a tree.
But he's slow. It slows him down.
But still, he looked awesome.
2 trees up your ass, I think you'd be moving pretty slow too.
Still more awesome.
No, Blaziken's way more awesome.
Still more awesome.
My top 5. Shut up.
We're already done with the top 5. You've already said all of them.
Anyways, Sapphire, besides the point that, it's harder than Emerald, which makes it a lot more fun, and the fact that you can get Blaziken, which was awesome. But the whole overall game, like, you're going through and it's like, oh, deliver this, you save a person, and you have effects later. You saved, whatever the bird's name was, the Wingle's name, and then that turned out to be Mr. Briny's bird, and suddenly he gives you a ride everywhere. And then later you deliver the letter to Steven, and he later gives you those goggles so that you can see whatever the chameleon's name is. Forget.
Flaco or something, I don't know. This video is getting long, so we're going to end it now.
We'll cut it now. So, yeah, that's my top 5. If you have comments on your own top 5, comment below or make your own video. So, see you later.
Don't make your own video. More competition. Don't!